Greetings, everyone. James Editor here. Just hopping on briefly or quickly to share an enriching experience or a deep appreciation for an experience I had today at the public library. And so today I was driving around and kind of, going about my day, running a couple of errands. And I wanted to go somewhere to get some work done, but then somewhere that was like outside of the house. And so I was thinking of like a coffee shop or a cafe because I frequent a lot of coffee shops and cafes, or restaurants. And but my intuition was like, I want to eat at this other place that's just straight takeout. And while I was doing that, I was contemplating. I got the inclination. I drove past this library. And so when I drove past, I was like, whoa, okay, technically I could go to a library. And so I called, they have Wi-Fi, all that good stuff. And I went, and it was just such a really rich, profound experience because, it was quiet. And so, I thoroughly appreciated, the quiet space. And so, like, I find sometimes, even though I'm very thankful for cafes and different business owners, even being in a cafe where there's multiple people around and there's conversations and there's music in the background and you got the whole just business operation that's happening. It had been a while since I've been in a library, and so just to be in a space where everybody was like just tuned in and focused on themselves, doing their thing, maybe escaping or trapped or what have you in their own world. It was quite magical. And so even myself, I got inspired to look up a couple of book titles that I had been curious about, and I forgot, oh wow, I could like just see if something's at the library. And then also too, that leads me to the second piece. The other profound part was that it wasn't transactional. And so, it was just a different vibe or feeling because obviously that plays a part in my thought process when I choose to go places and where I put my energy, where I put my money and all that good stuff. Of like, okay, do I really want to buy this? Do I want this drink? Do I want that? And what are the trade-offs? This, that, and the third. I say trade-offs, but that's my skill for qualifying where I'm gonna go. But yeah, just to show up and it not be contingent upon me being a customer, like no one wanting anything from me. Like this space is just available for me to show up and to enjoy or to benefit from. Even the staff members, they were there to serve, and they were so very helpful and kind. And so even I got a chance to, because I like to people watch it sometimes too, I just notice things. So there were people coming in that they knew by first name, and it was just a really small community feel and library, again, or community library. And I was just it just on a deep personal level, especially like living in a big city where things are always happening, things are always going. It's business for the most part. Transaction for the most part. Ding 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 ding. And so just to kind of have a moment of like, this space exists for me to be here, just for me being here, just by being alive. I'm welcome into the space. It's quiet, it's calm, people are doing their best to be of service. Again, there's a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of presence, a wealth of information. I could watch a movie, I could again read a book, I could just drift off into my own world, I could sketch, paint, not paint, but I really enjoyed it. So again, making this video to share that wealth of presence experience, or just that presence, that experience I had at the library today. And hopefully it may inspire others to maybe just have a journey over to the library or to your local library, or even show some appreciation for the public and local libraries. Check out some of their activities and venues and programs and so forth and so on. So yeah, appreciate y'all so much.